many dreams, yeah, in my life. I dream a lot of things in my life. You dream, I dream, they dream, we dream. Cause you don't be satisfied for what we have. We have different dreams in our life. We dream of getting rich, being famous, being scholars and so. We dream those ordinary dreams, forgetting that one day we'll leave this world. We will go with no dream, yeah. Sorrowful, yeah. My biggest dreams to see you.
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق الإنسان.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm in my kitchen. So guys, this setup is brand new and it might go wrong, all right? So forgive me. I've got my laptop there. In fact, let's show you. Laptop. So that's how I'm going to check the messages. Mic, cooking. Let's do this. So guys, I'm going to check your messages on my phone, all right? So let's wait until people get into the stream, inshallah. One moment. Can I even watch my own stuff? Let's have a look. Yes. All right. Let's turn the volume down. There we go. 48 people, mashallah. Let's have a little look through the comments, shall we? Yeah, so guys, I've been busy today. That's why the live stream's so late. I watched Jordan shopping a little bit. It killed me. I don't know about you guys. Oh, alhamdulillah. That's done. Yeah, it killed me. What you doing? Just read the rules. It's easy. Never mind. I even sent him a big list, but he didn't use that. And then I was doing my Arabic lesson, and I got a message saying I'm going to go live, but Ben, I'm going to tell everyone to come to you afterwards. And I saw him. I went on, and I just saw this big blob of dough in a fry pan, and I don't think even it was even on. Was the cooker even on? Subhanallah. Bless you, Jordan. I love you, man. Right, let's check the chat. Oh dear. Did he good? He did good then. Oh, mashallah, awesome. Right, I'm gonna get a drink because I'm getting parched. It's been a busy day. Right, so I was gonna cook. You just saw that video, guys, of a recipe that the Syrian refugees cook. I can't pronounce it very well, so I won't. But it's a really popular dish in the Middle East, especially Iraq, apparently. But that recipe you just saw, you heard that what the steps were and stuff like that, is different to the recipe book we got. So I looked at both of them and I thought, both of these, right, the video looks like it'll work, but it doesn't tell you how much water to use. And everyone that knows about rice knows that how much water you put in really does matter. I don't know if you've seen that guy with that Chinese uncle watching the BBC Rice, that criticizing how English people cook rice. Yeah, so I'm going to make a dal instead, inshallah. Okay. What is a dal? If you don't know what a dal is, then let me tell you. A dal is it's like stewed lentils. Dal means lentil, I think, in Hindi or Urdu or whatever. I don't know, but I'm going to use spices. Onions, gonna make a dal. But what the thing is, though, guys, let me get the packet. By the way, can you hear me? I didn't even check if the quality is any good. Press 1 if you can hear me. It was the mic there and everything. Okay, so you get 170 grams of. Let's see if it will zoom in. Lentils. Can you see that? Yes. So you get 170 grams. This is 1 cup of lentils. And Yusuf needs to ponder. Yusuf, where is it? This is not a cup. Yusuf, these are cups. This is a cup. That's half a cup. That's a third of a cup, and so on like that. They're proper measurements. So in this bag, you get 1 cup. Now, normally for a dal that will serve as a side dish for 4 people, you need all of this, but that's all my ration. So I'm going to half the recipe and see if I can make it stronger in flavour. So most of our diet is going to be rice. It's going to be boring as hell. So alhamdulillah, we've got 4 spices. We've got garlic granules. We've got ground cumin. This is I normally buy big packs from the halal Asian shops and put them in pots like this, so unbranded. Ginger powder. We were going to do cardamom, but we're going to do ginger powder now, apparently. And Kashmiri chili powder. You can't see. I want you to see the Kashmiri bit. Nah, whatever. Never mind. I haven't got time to set up this. This is on auto mode at the moment. And when I go like this, I'm actually trying to make it zoom in to my face. So these are the things that's going to give the power, the flavour. And when I cook this, you'll probably think, that's a lot of spice. But we need it, man, with that. So what I'm going to do, this dal that serves 2 people, I'm going to split it into 4 dishes, okay? And then I'm going to put them in the freezer for other lunches and stuff. So, so yeah, 4 servings. So it'll be basically half a serving of dal for 1 meal. So I need to make it very strong. So when I put it on a full portion of rice, you know, it'll mix and you actually taste the flavour, inshallah. All right. I've got, can you see that there, guys? This is a rice cooker, the same rice cooker that Jordan bought from from Tesco. It's brilliant. So I'm cooking some rice now, and that can be served with it afterwards, inshallah. Let's have a look at the chat before I start cooking. 66 people. Salaam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone that's just joined. Ben has calculated everything. Yeah, you can't half do something. I do love my cooking. Right, guys, this is one thing though. I've only cooked dal once before, and that wasn't in a pan, it was in the slow cooker. So this might go wrong. I might think and talk like I know what I'm doing. This might go wrong, inshallah. Inshallah it doesn't. So guys, I'm moderators online now. I need you to moderate this hard because I'm not going to be on the chat much at all because I'm using my phone. Because if I go to the computer now, as you can see, I can go a little bit. I will bring up comments and here and there like this one. Yes, I should join MasterChef. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. So if there's a good comment, I'll pop it up. But for now, guys, it's just my phone. I'm going to check it when I can. So guys, let me change the settings so you can see I'm a messy cook, by the way, but the food will taste good, inshallah. All right, let's get rid of these spices. We don't need that. Now, Jordan, if you're watching, bro, you get this in your rice cooking. Oh, God. Come on. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. All right, cool. You get this in your rice cooker. You can use that to measure your milliliters, okay, Jordan? You've got 180 milliliters is a whole cup. So you can measure your milk with that, inshallah, okay? So measure it up. So you do... it's 100, we get 220, okay? So just do 120, then maths, then up to like halfway. There's a halfway line. Pop it in like a cup or something, drink the rest, pop that back in, you got 210 mil, all right? Bless him. Right, onions. This is what we're going to do first, guys. So with this is literally my only vegetable for the whole week. So I'm definitely not, I normally would dice this all up and it'll be amazing. Also, guys, let's duck down a bit. I actually want this to feel like there's a lot in there. So I'm going to really finely chop them so it really spreads out and caramelizes, okay? Okay, boom, let's do this. Can you see? No, you can't. Let me sort out the camera. Told you, I told you these are going to be more professional, guys. I've got your back. Right, now zoom into the chopping board. Yes, okay. So I'm going to use 1/4 of an onion. So let's cut it in half first. So find a natural. Okay. Quarter of an onion, the big quarter for this one, just for you guys. All right. Now, let's get rid of all this skin. So, guys, what we're going to do, tip with onions, don't cut this bit off, the end off, because that holds it together. So I'm going to slice this into very thin slices. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to see if I can read the chat at the same time. Can you actually see that? Yeah, well, not very well, but never mind. I'll maybe use a new lens so I can zoom in and stuff. But this lens is kind of designed like a webcam, so it can't zoom in or anything. And it's got a very good focus at certain ranges. So the reason I'm being really slow with this, because I want to cut this very thin to kind of get the most out of it. So I'm going to caramelize these. So I'm going to fry them. I'm going to use quite a lot of oil because we get quite a lot of oil in our thing. I've already used a bit in the rice that I'm cooking. By the way, Jordan, it's not one onion. It's 170 grams of onion. So weigh your onion. If it's up, so you can either chop it up like this and weigh it, or you can just take 10 grams off, and that's roughly the skin. So guys, normally I'll chuck that out. Oh, I wish you could see. It's so frustrating. Can you see it? I'll chuck that out. I'm going to savor this, man, because I haven't got much veg at all. Cut it up, man. Cut it up. Pop it in. Right, done. Okay. Now, guys, this might be a little trick you didn't know. In fact, guys, in the chat, I want you to type 1 if you can cook and you enjoy it. 2 if you can't, and this is just like completely goes over your head. Let me know. 66 people. Why does Jordan get 166 and Ben Ikra just 66? Let's check. Just because he's good looking and got muscles. Oh, look at me. I've got a bear belly. So we've got a mixture of people, 1 and 2. Okay. Alhamdulillah. All right. So, guys, let's pop this pan here. Hope you can see that. So, guys, I'm going to fry the onions first, caramelize them. But what makes frying onions really good is what it does. The heat draws out the moisture, and that moisture becomes like a soup almost, and it concentrates the onion flavor. And what draws out moisture better than salt? So I'm gonna salt the onions first, and that will be the seasoning for the dish, unless I taste differently. And what you do next is you crush it. So I hope you can see. Crush it, and you start feeling the water, and then whack it in the pan in a minute. Let's rinse my hands. Okay. So we need to whack this heat on. Oh, wrong one. And pop some oil in, because we get so much oil and no meat to fry it in. Let's pop quite a lot of oil in this, inshallah, to make this a fatty. This is going to be 4 of my meals, so yeah, I think that's about right. Okay. While that heats up, let's check the chat. How's it all going, guys? It's a bit of a shame about the Zoom. I'll sort that out for next time, guys. At the moment, I'm using, I think, what's it set on? Oh, wait a minute, guys. I'm gonna change the settings, which might cut me off, but the live stream will still be on. How about that? There you go. Look at that. Powerful, wicked. Right, check the chat. Nearly 70 people. Share this, guys, on your Facebook pages, on your Twitter. Get more people in. We're gonna make Syrian refugee Daal. Type 1 if you know how to make Daal. Someone asked what I'm making. I just told you. Right. I'm not muscular at all, mate. I need this ration. I need to actually lose a bit of weight, mate. Is Jordan in the chat? Really? That click was the rice done. The rice is cooked now, but it needs 10 minutes steaming like on a low heat. Alexa, timer 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Starting now.
All right, guys, here it goes. Onions in. Woo! And that's the end of the chopping board because that's not much meat or anything I'm going to cut in there. Let's have a look. Grab a... I love these wooden spatula things. I always cook with these. All right. Now I'm going to bring that, now it's at high heat, I'm going to bring it down to a medium heat. Okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop the lid on, which stops the moisture escaping. So what it'll start doing is it'll get really wet. And then when it's really wet and soft and translucent, I'll take it off, put it on high heat. It'll dehydrate, take the water out, and just leave this sweet, beautiful, oniony taste. It's amazing. So now I found a trick with these garlic granules. Okay, what garlic granules are? They are dehydrated garlic. Can you see all right? Yeah, cool. Turn that right down. Dehydrated garlic. And it's crushed and stuff. So what I'm going to do, apparently 1 teaspoon, no, what was it? Like 3/4 of a teaspoon or something like that is one clove. So what I'm going to do 2 of these, maybe even 3, because I want the flavour there. And I'll pop the kettle on as well. So this is a teaspoon I'm using, measuring teaspoon. Okay, I'm going to do 2.5 because I don't want it crazy. And 1/3 of a teaspoon of garlic powder is roughly a teaspoon of fresh garlic. Ginger powder. So what we're going to do is make a ginger garlic paste. Classic, like British Indian takeaway ingredient. So yeah, we just need a teaspoon. So there we go. Oh no, I unplugged it, didn't I? There we go. All right, so what I'm going to do is add some, let me see that. I'm going to add some water to this to make a paste. All right. Let's check these onions. So what I want to do, all this water is at the top here. So you want to tip it down so it drips back down. Give it a stir. Now, wow. All right. Because these onions are so small, they're cooking really fast. Normally it takes quite a while to cook it this style, but it's cooking it quite fast now. Alhamdulillah. It smells like when you go to a fairground and they've got hot dog and onions. Let's check the chat. How's it all going? Oh wow, there's loads. We got 77 people, mashallah. I can't remember what question I asked for you to write, type 1 or 2. Right, let's just go to the bottom. Check it out. All right, cool. So we got water from the kettle, and I need a teaspoon. Moderators, if anyone asks a question, that's pretty good. Could you copy it and then paste it when I need it? Is that okay? And then I'll bring it up. Thanks, guys. I was just going to do a little, literally a little bit of water. A little bit more water. Okay, making this into a paste. I'm going to add, so that's hydrating the garlic. So hopefully it'll be like having garlic. A little loophole there, guys. I wonder if they'll change the rules next year. All right. As that's hydrating, let's check this out. Cool. That's soft and oh man, it's not much onion, is it? Depressing. All right, let's get this. Let's whack this up and get some flavour out of it. Boom. All right, so now I'm putting the heat up. Now the moisture will dehydrate, leaving a residue of sweet oniony flavour. Because this isn't about bulk. This isn't about bulking up or having a vegetable. It's more about giving flavour to everything. Because the challenge is, guys, I'm just going to pop this up. The big challenge for us really isn't the amount of food, because there's loads of rice, so we're cool. It's the flavour. It's boring. Imagine getting up in the morning and eating mashed up, watery rice, gelatin rice, you know, where the starchy rice basically. Then having rice and something a little bit flavoursome, and then for dinner having rice, and then for a snack having some bread, some plain bread, that Jordan's bread that he made. Oh, dear me. Oh, press the button. Oh, I think I'm taking pictures. Right, cool. No, that's not it. All right. Out of so guys, if you've seen Jordan's stream that he just did, and Yusuf Ponder's stream, I'm adding some more water to this. How would you rate my cooking stream so far out of 10, comparing it to theirs? Oh, I might have added too much water there. Right, let's give this a stir. You'll see it start getting brown, which is good. I might have a chair there so I can then address you guys. That's a good idea. When I'm doing nothing, I can just sit here. Maybe this will work. Hey, look at that! Awesome. Why is there loads of ones and stuff? I forgot what I asked now. Oh yeah, out of 10, 11 out of 10. Mashallah. Jordan's got a 3. Welcome to the stream, Jordan. There's a lot on my mind at the moment with this. So yeah, guys, just like Jordan, not as bad as Jordan, not as bad as Hamza. I concentrated on raising the money a bit more than the actual challenge, and looking at the ingredients, it scared me a little bit. Which I'm sure you can see why, because that you've got to plan it out. Singing the sheed, Ben. No, I'm all right. Oh dear. All right, cool. It's spice time. So let's have some water first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the paste to this. You'll hear a lot of sizzling as it dehydrates again, but the flavour will go into the oil. Then I'm going to add some cumin and some chili powder. All right, here we go. Oh, I think it will sizzle anyway. We'll see. I'll turn the heat down now. Yeah. I need those little chef bowls you get, because using a cup isn't working. All right. Alhamdulillah, the spices, the salt and everything's unlimited. Oh yeah, smell that. Woo! Yes, this is working, guys. I can smell it. I can smell the beautiful flavours that are going to come. So, like I said, I want to make this quite strong, guys. So, I'm going to add 1 big heaped teaspoon of cumin. Now, for something that serves 2, actually, I'm going to add a bit more. Woo! Something that adds, that's just for 2. That's quite a lot. Let's zoom in. Sorry, guys. Let me know if it's, well, I suppose I'm not looking at the chat, am I? So, and chili powder. I hate spicy food, but hey, let's do half and a bit. There you go. And we're going to mix that in. So it needs to get into the oil. And what you'll find, it'll start going stodgy and dry, which is kind of good, because now we're going to cook the spices, get the flavour out of them. I love cumin. It's like the magic ingredient, isn't it? Oh, mate, this is going to be amazing. I'm getting all cocky with this, but I don't actually know what to do next on the thing. Right, bear with me, guys. I can't remember how much water and if it's meant to be hot or cold or not. Sorry. Talk amongst yourselves. Actually, I'll tell you what. We're in for a break. Let's have a bit of a reminder while I do this. Let's have a look at another recipe. Might do this.
في هدول يجونا من الطرد الغذائي، هي رز، سكر، هاي شاي، ماجي، حليب، عدس، حمص، معلبات، هاي غسلنا هلا مح العدس ولا راح نحطها
We're back. All right, it's been cooking off, and now I know what to do. All right. So, guys, before I was online, I soaked these bad boys, the lentils. So I rinsed them off, soaked them. Now I'm going to drain them off again, add them to this, and add some water, inshallah. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Can you just say yes if you can hear me? I'm just going to check out. Let's check out the chat. Yeah, what are we on, guys? 80 people, mashallah. That's awesome. That's the best I've ever done on a stream, you know, on my own channel. So I'm proud of that, mashallah. Cool. Let's drain this off. That's probably because of the refutations I did with Jordan and Yusuf. It was really fun, that was. Okay. Okay, lentils in, guys. These have been rinsed and soaked for about half an hour. A little bit more than that, but you only really need to do it for half an hour. Now, normally I'll just whack in whatever, but now I'm in poverty with my food. I want to get every bit in, especially with these lentils, because I've only got... So I'm going to make lentil soup next with the rest of the lentils. Not next now, but, you know. All right, guys, I've turned the heat down, but I'm going to whack it to medium again. Mix this in, get those lentils covered in the spice. Oh, man, it smells amazing, you know. Jordan, this is what you're missing out on, mate. You had a bit of dough in a pan, and you're like, oh, I don't need spice. Mate, honestly, if you smelt this, it smells beautiful. Oh, alhamdulillah. The sweetness of the onions, the garlic's really strong in it, and the cumin, mashallah. Right, so now I need 3 cups of water. Well, 3 cups of water. So let's bring that up to a high heat now. One, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. I was going to do 4 then. All right, alhamdulillah. Look at that. Look at that. Hamza, I hope you're watching. I'll teach you guys how to make this. It's all good. Look how arrogant I'm being. It might go wrong. It probably will now. Do you know what? Because this will make a thick dal, but I think I need to water it down a bit, you know. So I'm going to do 1 more cup and a splash of water, because I don't mind it being a bit watery, because I want that flavor to like drain through in the rice. So that's fine. Okay, The next job is, guys, is to pop the lid on. I'm going to change the hob to, let's move this, the small hob. Is it that one? No, that one. All right, guys, that's going to go on the boil for 20 minutes roughly. Now, so while that video went off, you probably heard it just before it went off. And Alexa's told me that the rice was done. So let's check it out. Let's check it out. One moment, guys. I know you can't see this, but yeah, I really hate sticky rice, man. So this looks good. Right, let's leave that on. Check out the comment. Actually, one thing about this machine, it's really good, but if you leave it on, so basically there's two functions on this machine: warm and cook. If you leave it on warm too long, it kind of burns the bottom. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm just giving it a stir. Let's check the chat. That's how many people we got live. 71. We've lost 9 people. What are you doing, guys? You should keep the liquid from the lentils. Okay. I thought it'd make it really horrible and starchy and grassy, so I didn't. I tipped it off. Maybe I made a mistake there. What's Jordan saying? Rice actually came out. Rice actually came out really. Alhamdulillah. Right, I think that's boiling now. So we want to put that on a simmer. Yeah. Alexa, timer, 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
All right. So we're gonna have a chat while that cooks. But for now, guys, let's have a look. Let's get this rice out. I think actually, oh yeah. Let's get this rice out first. Let me see what you can see. You can't really see. You just see my backside. Okay. All right. Let's turn this off. Put that there. Is that actually boiling? Yeah. I want to get this in here because I don't want it to overcook. And I don't mind it cooling down because I'm not eating it today. So this is going to be my lunches for 4 days. So this is 4 portions of rice that I did before going live. Can you see this? Or it's just my back. Sorry, guys. Ooh. Oh no, something just dropped off. That's not good. Sorry, technical issues. Done. Cool. So this, I did this rice before going live. It's 4 portions of rice. So Jordan, if you're listening, because it's the same cooker we got, 3 cups of this, and it's got to be level. Okay, 3 cups. So scoop it, level it off, pop it in, scoop it, level it off, pop it in, rinse it 2 to 3 times. So put in a bowl like this, fill it up with water, slush it about a bit and tip it out, but make sure the rice doesn't come out. Do that 3 times. Soak it for 15 minutes. So just soak it in water like I did that dal, and then pop it in here with 4.5 cups of water, and that should be the perfect rice. But Jordan, I think you said that the rice turned out well. Can you tell me again in the chat? Let's have a look. Why are we changing the hob? Because this hob, so this hob's the big hob, and that hob's the medium. So if I put that on this one, it'll be at a medium simmer. Put on this one, it'll be just a bit higher. So I didn't want to risk it. So I always cook on the back hob, really, to be honest, because it's got more of an even thing. Right, I'm just going to get a glove now and do this because there's no reason not to. I will try a little bit of this today. You eating my rations on the day I'm not doing it. Brilliant. All right, guys, big bowl of rice, simple. That's going to be my meal for most days. Yay. Alexa, how long left?
You have 17 minutes left on your 20-minute timer.
So that's probably the best cooking video I've done on Ben Ikra, because before it was Kongi and that was well easy and it was a bit boring. Let's check the chat, guys. This is your opportunity to chat. So what we got? We got 75 people in the house. I want you to put a 1 if you joined right at the beginning, you're still here. 2 if you joined and you've watched this quite a while but you didn't catch the beginning. And 3 if you've only recently just joined. Okay, guys, type it in. Inshallah. Yeah, so got any mods, if you saw questions, can you post them again for me, please? Let's have a look. Yeah, mashallah. I really appreciate you guys' support. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have made our target. I really appreciate it, guys. For my personal target, I got 300 and a bit over, alhamdulillah. So 5,300 and something. And EF Dower got like £7 over its target of 30,000. So I'm really grateful. Because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be doing these videos anyway. So may Allah reward you all. I mean. Okay, so are you cooking all the rice in one go? So no, I'll show you how much rice I've got left. I actually don't know how many grams of rice I've cooked. So I've got this that come in the pack. I hope you can see. Yeah. And I've got this for the extra rice. So I've used this. This is basmati rice, what I was telling Jordan to get. And this is long grain rice. I think I'll use this one for the kongi, because basmati rice is nice to keep its structure. This I can mash up and make some pudding out of it. But what I can do now while we're waiting, can you see? Yeah. I'll get some, by the way, these things here, these are for sourdough bread. So yeah, that's how posh I am. Okay, so let's weigh 1 cup of, yeah, that's what I'm doing. 1 cup of rice. See how many grams it is. Because I've done 3 scoops of this. Okay, so 1 cup of rice is 150 grams. Alhamdulillah. So I've actually cooked quite a lot of rice here. So 450 grams of rice. So basically that pack I've done. So that will serve 4 people on a normal serving when you have curry or whatever. So that's going to be plenty for me for my lunches, for 4 of my lunches, inshallah. So yeah. Any more questions, let me know. Oh, a minute. Where are we? Cool. Oh, dear. Won't you cook bread? I will be cooking bread. I've got 400 grams of flour. Okay. I actually did a video a week ago or so, and it went wrong. So I actually made pizza dough out of this bread. Out of this flour, and I thought I'll make a garlic bread, but my pizza dough is notoriously very thin. You know, that thin crust pizza, beautiful. Not very good when you're cooking it without any toppings because it burnt, the middle burnt. So next time if I ever do that, I've got to make it thicker. But this stuff, I'm making chapati, I think. So yeah. And I'm also going to make the crepe. I'm going to try the crepes as well. So yeah, I will be cooking some sort of bread. Yeah, mashallah. Queen of Jordan, thank you so much for your contributions as well. May Allah reward you, and everyone that donated, even if it be thousands or it would have been £1, whatever you could afford is really appreciated. Oh dear, these comments, man. Can you make more cooking videos? Guys, I have done some cooking videos in the past. I've got a YouTube account called what was it called again? Cooking Toib with Ben. And basically the idea is cooking with good ingredients. You know, you've seen my halal and toib opinions. If you're new to the channel, check out the live stream I did with EF Dower. It's on my channel or on EF Dower, where we talk about halal and toib. I did an agricultural course for a year, so I kind of know the agricultural industry, and we are not eating the sun away and stuff, but we won't talk about that now. Oh dear, what else we got? Thin crust, yeah. All right, alhamdulillah. How's this going? Let's check this out. Smells good, very cuminy. Woo! All right. Alexa, how long left?
You have 11 minutes left on your 20-minute timer.
Yeah, I don't know if this is frozen. I'm not getting many comments now. Guys, could you just type something so I know? Gordon Benzie, there we go, cool. It smells really good, guys. I'm like, so let me show you a picture that Hamza sent today. Obviously, you think that we're going to eat this food. Where is it? That's his pudding. So we're going to eat this food for a week, and it's going to be boring as hell. So I definitely did, and Hamza. Can you see that? See if it automatically. Go here, not my face. The AI is going on the face. So that's Hamza's food. That was his. He called it the Last Supper. And I today, so I got home from work, and Uber Eats sent me an email saying 50% off. So I had, so like we ordered 4 lots of fries. We had Fisher Philly, ice cream, apple pies. So I had real junk food. Thinking I wouldn't be hungry after that, but smelling this, mate, perfect. Let's check this out. Sorry, guys, 1 moment, because I've come off the channel. Yeah, it's not focused. Let's have a look. See it on here, the chat. Unfortunately, I can't be on the screen when looking at chat here. What's the channel's name again? Are you talking about the? If you're talking about the, I'll show you. If you're talking about the cooking, it's a Facebook page I made. There's a few cooking videos on there. I've got more edited, like unedited, sorry, but I'm having trouble editing, so I'm learning. And I've got not a good software for a beginner, and I can't really afford to buy more software or new software or anything like that. So I've got quite a lot of different content that's not been published. Let's have a look. My page is. I want to show you this as it's meant to be, but it's showing me as a creator. 1 moment. Oh, it's a shame. Oh, there you go. View as public. Like it does. It's getting me out of the shot again. No, it won't work, man. Sorry about this, guys. I thought, there you go. Oh, a little bit. So yeah, Cooking Time with Ben on Facebook. If any of the mods know that, they could pop it in the chat maybe. Let's have some water. It's really hot at the moment. Where's the water gone? I've gone mad. I've gone mad. There it is, hidden. Alexa, how long left?
You have 7 minutes and 30 seconds left on your 20-minute timer.
Let's have a look. I'm looking at the chat now, guys. Sorry if you just joined or whatever and you're just seeing a kitchen. Oh, thank you, Creamer. Ben, what have you made so far or currently trying to make? So the videos that I've got up, oh man, so I think I've got, I can't remember, man. Let's have a look. So I've definitely got a basic bread recipe on there. What else? Let me have a look. Sorry, guys. I forgot. It's been so long. It's been about like nearly 2 months. I haven't actually posted anything new on there because I've been too busy. Got a lot on. So I've got some of the things that I've cooked and pictures and stuff. But the actual recipes, I've got congee, medieval cheesecake. So I've got, I really like history. You can't really see it, but you go onto it and you'll see. I really like history and I love cooking. Put them together. What you got? Medieval cooking, mate. So I bought a recipe book that's a medieval recipe book from the 1300s, I think. Yeah, so I've been cooking that stuff. What else have I got on here? Lots of information about Taib. Oh yeah, made my own cheese. So I've made some soft cheese because I needed to make my own cheese for the cheesecake. So I made some soft garlic and herb cheese. Pop it on some bread. What else have I made? I think that was it, and the bread so far. But I've got some other stuff as well in the back line. So this was kind of the introduction back to the cooking. It's quite fun and challenging doing something with limited ingredients that actually smells nice. That smells nice. I'm saying smells nice because it does smell nice. Let's have a look at the chat. Ben Ikra's cooking books. Yeah, that's the Facebook page. I actually made a YouTube channel as well, but I haven't done anything with it. This is what I mean by I don't know what to do with this channel, like whether to put the entertaining stuff in as well as the dawa. So yeah, if you guys like the idea of Ben's cooking videos, then I'll pop it on Ben Ikra. I'll just have different categories and stuff. Do you know what, guys? So I started this challenge, guys, thinking I'd make £400 if I was lucky. And I was kept telling people like, oh, come on, donate. Why don't you do it and stuff? And everyone's like, yeah, whatever. It was during that time we did lots of, we did the charity live streams on Iftawa. So they're already charitied to their eyeballs, really. It wasn't until like 2 weeks later, or maybe 3 weeks later, that Jordan and Hamza said, yeah, go on then. I can't even remember how Yusuf got involved, actually. SubhanAllah, I can't remember. Maybe you can remind me in the chat. But yeah, so, and we were so focused on making the money that Jordan just one day went, I don't know how to cook. And I was like, what? And he doesn't own any cooking equipment or anything. I was like, whoa, you've never cooked before. So I offered to cook him the whole lot. I'll take a day off. I'll cook the whole lot for him. And he could take them in Tupperwares and freeze them. But Hamza said, no, he's got to do it himself. And that's part of the challenge. So why did I agree to this? Yeah. You're feeling it now. You made that bread. You thought it'd work. Oh, subhanallah. Alexa, how long left?
You have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on your 20-minute timer.
All right. I think it's going to take a bit longer, you know, this dal. I've not cooked dal before in a pan. I've done a slow cook recipe with tomatoes and all that sort of stuff. Let's give it a stir. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's working. Ooh. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this, guys, it's got 2 minutes left, and I think the dal is cooked, but there's a lot of water there. Obviously, I did add another cup. So what you've got two options. Take off. Let's show you. I could take it off and leave it for another 10 minutes. So some of the moisture evaporates, leaving some mushy flavour there. Or I can mash it up a bit. I don't know. What I'm going to do, I'm going to taste a bit, see what it tastes like. This is cool, man. Live stream cooking show. It's like watching daytime TV, mate. When you're ill, you're on the sofa and you're watching rubbish on TV. It's like that. Bismillah. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it does that water that I don't know if to like mash it up a bit. Mash it up. Yeah, I think I will mash it up. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pop the lid on, leave it to cook a bit longer, but I'm gonna turn it up a bit because I want that dal to kind of, because you got to think I'm popping it on rice, and I don't want the water to just soak in to make wet rice with little mushy balls of dal. What I want it to be is like almost like a thick sauce to flavour it. But I'm actually surprised. It smells very fragrant, but it isn't that mega flavoursome as I thought. So if I make this again with the other half of the dal, and I decide not to do the soup, I'm going to put double the amount of spice in, I think. Actually, why not do it now? I'm going to put some more chili powder in because it wasn't actually spicy. Normally it's best to put the spices in with the oil so it infuses a bit, but there's nothing stopping you do it like this. It's definitely garlicky though, so you don't have to worry about the garlic. It's all good. So I was hoping that it would be quite overpowering of almost overpowering with spice, so it would really flavour everything. But it's like a Alexa stop. It's just like a mild curry, really. So yeah, well, not curry, mild dal. It's too watery, and I was hoping it would. Whoa. Sorry, guys, one moment. I was hoping it would thicken in that 20 minutes. Like I said, I've not made this before. This is always a risk, going live, cooking something for the first time, just like you saw on Jordan M an hour ago or whatever. Oh, subhanallah. All right, let's bring this down a bit because we're doing some active cooking now. Active cooking with Ben. Can you see? Yeah. All right. Let's check the chat while this boils off. Oh, man, I'm going to have to go like this. Right. Yeah, I only use Alexa as a timer now. So foundational thoughts, mashallah. That I was like, who's that? I've popped it up. Mashallah, it's Dr. Imran. Asma, what do you think about Alexa? Good for shopping lists. You're not jealous of her though.
You have 37 items on your shopping list.
Yeah, so that's how good she is. Alexa, stop. All right, alhamdulillah. Right, let's focus in a bit to there. So now you can see it is cooked. The lentils are soft. They're edible now. They're gonna it's flavoursome, but I kind of don't want that. I don't want it to be too watery and to leak into the rice. So I'm kind of putting the heat up a bit more, agitating the starch out of the lentils by crushing them a bit, and that will thicken the water, inshallah. And by putting the heat on high, I'm taking away some of this water that I made the mistake of adding more. So I basically, the idea was more water, more flavour to spread around, but actually after it's done, I don't want it like that. So now I would put the extractor fan on, but it's too loud. But yeah, what's happened now is all of that steam is coming out. That's water, and it's taking the water out of the dal itself. Oh, this can be so good. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful. I could actually pop this in a food processor to make it really thick, but I think it's fine as it is. I can't be too fussy. It's not gourmet cooking. Agitating starch. Yeah, that's Imran makes a mean glass of water. Can you not cook, Imran? Let us know in your chat. Oh, what's he say there? Imran, can you cook, or is it just the wife that cooks and your mum and so on? All right, I've added half a teaspoon of chili powder and almost a whole teaspoon of cumin. Let's turn it down. Let's give it a taste. Well, how long have we been on live? Oh, wow. 55 minutes. God, it feels like I've been on for 10 minutes, man. All right. That's a bit better. Bismillah. Right. Bing bong done. Yeah. Yes. Powerful. This is what you could have at home, Hamza. Yusuf needs to ponder. You can have this at home. But you can't, because you can't cook it, just like me. Just honestly, Jordan, Hamza, Yusuf, if you donate to my channel £20, I'll give you the recipe. I've just realised, actually, I'm like, I'll give you the recipe. You've got the recipe. It's on my live stream, but you don't know the measurement, so shh. But this is done, mashallah. Okay, so I want to do a close up. Experiment time with my equipment. Okay. Yeah, look at that block. All right. Okay, bear with me, guys. I just want to check the chat. So we got 82 people in the house. Assalamu alaikum. Anyone that's joined. We're cooking Daal. Cooking Toib Daal with Ben. Talking about Alexa. Brilliant.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
She doesn't know that one. Just checking the chat, guys. Are you a good speaker, Ben? What does that mean? Don't know. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's like, you got to think this is very limited ingredients. Okay. Normally, what you'd add to this is a lot more different spices. Turmeric. You'd add tomatoes. You would add paprika. All sorts. But what we got here is lentils. Go on, zoom in. You can do it. Oh, it did it. It did it, and then it didn't. Lentils, doesn't matter. We got water. We got garlic granules. We got salt. We got a quarter of an onion in there. We got, what else was in there? Chili powder, cumin, ginger powder, and oil. And that's it. Alhamdulillah. And that will give flavour to some of my stuff. So I think it's time we try this. In fact, what I'll do is, it's hard to actually see what it looks like, because it's like, see, it's like, oh, you can't see. Oh, man. Let's see if I can bring it even closer. Zoom in. Come on. All right, let's just dish it up. Let's just dish this up. I'm going to do a very small dish because I don't want to take the food. This is actually my rations for the next 7 days, starting tomorrow. I don't want to eat all the rations on the wrong day. So I'm just going to taste a little bit, inshallah. Here we go. Okay. Go for a red plate so you can see the rice. It's actually quite nice. Boom. See, it's a bit. Sorry, guys. Just getting used to this. I'm used to it just being on the laptop. Oh no. Pop it up. And put that down. Okay. I don't want to put too much of this on because it will like ruin the. All right. This could be a thumbnail for the actual thing. That's my thumbnail. So I'll just pause that. Done. Let's try it. So this is like the portion size as well. Not the portion size, so the ratio. There'll be a lot of rice and not a lot of dal. Let's see what people think of it first. That is not, yeah, that is all I'm tasting now because this is actually my food for the ration challenge. The ration doesn't start till tomorrow. I don't want to steal food from myself, my future self. All right, bismillah. Not too bad. Yeah, that's good. That is a treat. So on the plan, let's oh, that's spicy. Woo, what have I done? That's spicy. Right, I'm turning the heat off now. Oh man, I've added too much spice for me. Let's put this up. Let's have a chat. Cool. So the meal plan that they suggest for the breakfasts for 7 days. The first 3 days is congee. If you guys haven't seen the congee video, let's see which we've got 80 people in the house. Congee is a little bit of rice, not rinsed, lots of water, mashed up as you're cooking it to make a starchy porridge. 3 times just that. Okay. Now I could add. It's what I wanted cardamom as one of the spices, so we can add some flavour to that. But unfortunately, those guys didn't. The guys that don't know anything about cooking didn't want cardamom, so we had to go for something different. So we got ginger powder. I don't think that will go with congee, so it will just be plain congee, nothing else. And then it's crepes. And what's the crepes? You're probably thinking flour, milk, egg. That's what normally crepes is, with sugar. No, we haven't got all those ingredients. We can't just waste them like that. So it's literally flour and water fried in the frying pan to make this really weak, thick, thin pancake. That's for breakfast for the other 2 days. And then the other 3 days. And then the last day is leftover rice. Then for the lunches, there's all the flavors of this, for example. Oh no, actually it's not this because I made this up. This isn't in the recipe. But it's the thing that I advertised. I can't remember what it's called. I'll show you. Let's see what the chat's saying. Guys, just out of interest, press 1 if you're thinking about doing this challenge to raise money next year. So doing it yourself. It'll be wicked if we could next year make some EF Dawah groups. So we can have the main EF Dawah group with the EF Dawah boys. I hope Imran and Abbas, for example, join in maybe. Inshallah, and then fans of EF Dawah can make groups on top of that, and we could just storm it. It'll be amazing. So type 1 if you're up for that. Master Chef Ben. We only get, someone said add milk. I don't know what that's to. I think maybe the crepes or even the lentils. We only get 210 milliliters of milk, so I kind of want to use. I want to actually make a like an omelette. So I've got some quail eggs as my protein. Yeah, inshallah. The guys that said 1, the guys, I know there's a lot of people internationally that watch this channel. At the moment, they only do it in the UK, Australia, and the US, unfortunately. But what you guys could do, maybe if you're not in those countries and you want to join in, you can do the ration challenge. You can buy the ingredients yourself, do the same rules. You could sponsor and get your friends and family to raise money. And what you could do with that money is donate it to the EF Dawah one. So let's say you raise $500 of your currency, for example, for doing this challenge. Now you've got the money. They maybe put it into your PayPal or gave you cash, and you could pop that and donate it directly into the EF Dawah one, growing it or the EF Dawah fan club one or whatever. And we'll put it there. So if you're not in the UK, don't worry, or US or Australia, don't worry, we can still find ways of doing it, inshallah, next year. This is not too bad, man. It's not as good as the other curries I make. But when you've only got like a handful of ingredients, I'm grateful for 4 spices. anyone that isn't in a group, just get one. It's good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I've now got to dish it up into 4 Tupperware tubs. One of them's for my lunch tomorrow. The other 3 I'll pop in the freezer for lunches another day. What's the chat saying? Fan club. Yeah, I know. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been I've really enjoyed making this with you, and there'll be more to come. I've got to make other things. I'll show you how to actually make chapatis, real flatbreads. None of this Yusuf Jordan stuff. Okay, we'll do some flatbreads together. What else can we do? There's a lentil soup. I think Yusuf did it, but you know, I've got a camera and everything, so you know it'll be good. You can join in. We got chickpeas as well, guys. Where is it? Oh. Now, I've got 3 options with this chickpeas in my head, what to do with them. So they're dry chickpeas, I've got to hydrate them. Okay, once they're hydrated, I can add it to a rice dish. So I can make a dish with chickpeas and maybe some of the protein I've got and some onions and make some, and the beans. Maybe I'll make a real protein heavy rice dish, or I could make hummus. But the thing is, hummus without all of the other things like the spices and the garlic and the oil. Obviously I've got some oil, but it's not the same. It's horrible. It just tastes bland as hell. The hummus recipe in that book I know will taste horrible. But alhamdulillah, look at that. We've got some garlic granules. We can do something, inshallah. Or the next one, which is probably going to be the one I choose, we'll see, is falafel. Falafel I can have with my chapatis. I can even, if I've got any onion left, I can slice thin layer of onion, bit of flavour, just raw onion in there, inshallah. Yeah, so I think we could do this. But it looks like my diet is going to be bulky stuff and cumin mostly. Cool. Guys, I'm loving all these ones, and I'm going to hold it to you. So I'm going to take a screenshot now. I'm going to take a screenshot now, and you guys, next year, I'm going to call you out. Alhamdulillah. So, guys, I'm going to wrap up in a minute because I've got. It's late. What time is it? I've got work tomorrow. It's like half an hour until 12 at night. What day is it today? What day is it? Saturday, Sunday tomorrow. Cool. So I've got work tomorrow. I've got to dish this up for my lunches for the ration challenge. So I'm going to be online for another 5-ish minutes. So please, any questions you've got at all, pop them in now and I'll answer them, inshallah. You can ask about the channel, Bennett channel, the TikTok stuff I'm doing and what my plans are with that. You can ask about cooking. You can ask about the ration challenge. You can ask about what it's like at EF Daal, whatever you want. What it's like to be a revert, whatever. Just pop it all in the chat now. And we'll have the last 5-10 minutes together, having a chat, eating some rice and lentils. Oh no! What's it for then? What's the one for? Let's have a look. What's if Jordan said 1, that means something's up. I'm scrolling up, guys. There's lots of 1s. Type 1 if you are can tired of typing 1. Brilliant. Cheers, Jordan. Sabotaging my stream. Can't believe it. Is there a way? This is a good question, Imran, mashallah. Is there a way to avoid dodgy stuff? Just like turning on the telly, there is a way of avoiding dodgy stuff. Just like watching a movie or whatever, you skip it. So how it works is, guys, when you first log in, it will give you random popular videos. And that sometimes is people dancing inappropriately and all that sort of stuff, music. If you watch the video, sit and watch the video, the algorithm or the computer behind it says he likes or she likes that sort of thing, I'll show it more often. If you like the video, even stronger. If you comment, even stronger. If you follow, even stronger. Swipe up, you won't see stuff like that as much. And what you'll find on TikTok, you'll be swiping up lots for 10 minutes, and then after, you'll suddenly be watching the stuff you enjoy. Islamic reminders, funny videos, things like that. And they'll put that on your feed instead. So you got to be vigilant and very self-disciplined to be on TikTok. If you you know what I mean. So skip up, swipe up. And by the way, it's not that mental as well. People make it out as if it's like proper like really bad. It's just what you see on TV, what you see when you're walking shopping, you know. No, James, that's just the lighting, bro, isn't it? Keep your eyes closed. It honestly, guys, just like most social media and everything, the more Muslims on there putting Islamic content or halal content, even you can halal humor, interesting facts on it'll be brilliant. And the more it's going to be out there, more you just think of a pie, a percentage chart, and you've got like a wedge of it is Islamic, and as it grows, the more that content will be seen. So if you're thinking anyone can do it, like you can just do it, like what your thoughts are. What do I like about Islam? That's what I do normally. So it can be good. So oh dear. Yeah, so when you if you know someone with a TikTok account, don't try and find it. It's not like YouTube, it's not like Twitter. You can search things, but it's hard to search specific videos or whatever. What you can do is ask them for the link, they post it to you, and then you'll see their profile and then press follow. And now when you're on TikTok, you've got following and for you. For you is random videos that they'll give to you, or the recommended videos, the ones that algorithm have worked out you enjoy. So if you're watching stuff that make you say astaghfirullah a lot, then it will show you more of that. If you're skipping it and watching stuff that isn't that it will show you that more. But if you know of other channels and you followed them, you can just click followed or the following, and it will just show you the channels that you follow to. Okay, so that's the way you avoid it. But it doesn't allow you to like find any more channels. Yeah, so guys, as well, me and Hamza are doing the same thing. If you, I completely understand and respect that you don't want to go on TikTok. You know yourself better than us or me. So if you know that if you go on TikTok, you know it might be a fitna for you, then don't go on TikTok. It's cool. And if you want to see our content, I've made a playlist, a TikTok playlist. So has Hamza, and we're going to post it on there. I can literally do a video a day. There's loads of videos that haven't been put on Ben Ikra's, like the Ben Ikra channel, that replies to people, and the replies they're so if you like arguments, the replies are brilliant. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I think that's it. I'm going to play a video and then I'm going to close. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm really proud that you guys and really honoured that you guys thought, do you know what I'm going to do in my evening? I'm going to watch Ben Ikra cook some lentils, and I really appreciate you guys for donating. Mashallah, I've never in my life would I thought I would be a part of something that raises £30,000 for people that need it. Subhanallah. You guys are awesome. May Allah bless you all. I'm going to play one more video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I can see the angel of death all the way to grab my soul. Since my time is over now, it's time to leave and I must go. A chill wind begins to blow within my soul from head to toe, and I'm spread that scares my lips. Oh Allah, but if my time is over, it's my soul, Allah, as I'm flying away.